All right. Welcome everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video, I hope you. By the way, I hope you all are having a extreme day. Hope you all are having an extreme day. You know, that's my bio. You know, have an extreme day. And in this video, I'd like to talk to you guys about a new project launch. And in this project is going to be a film. I'd like to make this project a movie, and what it's going to be is it's going to be similar to the concept of Hot Wheels. I want to make a movie that reminds you of how fun it was to play with Hot Wheels. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the story is going to be centered around. You know, we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. So the movie starts out on Earth, where our characters are maybe stuck in the freeway. They're dealing with traffic. They're all drivers. Maybe they're all driving somewhere, but they get abducted. And when they do, they're taken to this planet. And on this planet, these alien creatures who abducted them are telling them that they have to entertain them for their freedom. They have to fight for their free. They have to win a challenge. They have to complete obstacles, and they get to pick which it is that they want to do, so that they can get their grand prize. You know, essentially they would play for their freedom and the ability. And if they lose, they get taken back home. But if they win, maybe they get to go home with their cars. You understand? Who knows? I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know what it's gonna be, but essentially, it's a high stakes thing, and they don't want to lose. Maybe some of them are gonna die. Maybe all of them are gonna survive. I don't know if it's gonna be an R-rated thing or not yet. But that's, you guys are leaving the comments down below how you feel, what you want it to be. And essentially, they're taken to this foreign planet with these foreign aliens, and they use this foreign technology to make these awesome looking Hot Wheel cars. That's what it's all about. You know, they'll be making tons of models, and I just have all these examples of how the terrain is gonna look, and how the cars are gonna look. All these models are gonna be used as inspiration, so to speak, for the main characters. And maybe I'll have like 12 racers. I don't. This is just a random number coming up out of my head. You know, we got 12. No, we got 1 through 12 on the clock there. So that's like a good number to use. I mean, I know that's more than how much the Transformers have, but if it's a movie featuring cars that look cool, you know, then it's probably best to beef it up. You see stuff like this, like both of these cars, they look dope. You know, stuff like that should be in a movie. We don't really see stuff like that, like this Batmobile car here. Good stuff. Maybe a fan would have these maybe you'd have like a little insight on the inspiration between like all this stuff. Good stuff here. Monster trucks and everything like that. Motorcycles even. I mean these cars look dope. And maybe because they're like alien cars, they'll have like blasters and guns and stuff like that. And maybe the racers use the guns on each other's cars so that they can come in on number one. They could be the number one racer. Maybe the aliens made it so that the people not only wanted to win, but they wanted to make everyone else lose so that they win. Maybe they said that they'd grant them a wish. Maybe they give them all these fancy cars. Maybe there was showing them all this fancy food and giving them this fancy hotel and then letting them build these fancy cars, but at the end of the day, they didn't want none of that stuff. They wanted the one thing that they were all racing for, the grand prize, the grand trophy. You know, maybe they were all shown maybe they'd get a time machine. Maybe if they win, they'd get a DeLorean, like one of those Back to the Future time machine cars. Maybe that's why they all want to win, so that they can travel back in time and right their wrongs. I mean, maybe the car would work one time for them, so they'd be able to, just do one thing and go back in time. So that way, if there was ever wanted to be a part two movie, then it would just be because someone wanted a second wish. You know what I mean? So they all do this racing. They all got all this technology, all these fancy cars, but none of it is as much to these, because all the characters are broken. And when they're all building their cars and stuff like that, you get to see the inside of each of these characters, and you get to see that each of them got a really messed up life, and that this is a real good opportunity for them to some magical time machine car that could send them back in the future. They're all just contemplating about how much they want to win, and about how they gotta do what they gotta do to win. So each one of them are souping up their cars like really epically, trying to win and stuff. They're getting help from the aliens, and maybe maybe the cars were predetermined and they just got to pick from the lot of them, but maybe it was just like a whole bunch of cars, and our characters just picked from the parking lot the cars they wanted, and then we get to see the Hot Wheels movie. That way we ain't got to really worry about where what car came from or how what car got built. They maybe they were just presented with everything all easy, like they didn't have to be no mechanics that knew how to make cars and stuff. You know what I mean? Because they picked the way that it was gonna go. They had all that ready. Maybe the aliens knew all along that they were gonna go to Earth and get people who knew how to drive cars. So they already had the entire stadium and everything all set up, and then the people just picked the cars they wanted and battled. But the thing about it is, you're learning about each of these characters and what they do, and trying to stick together, and if they want the wish, and if they give the wish to someone else, and yeah, it should be a really good movie. Maybe an hour and 30 minutes. But yeah, look at these examples. They got a little Beetle there, a whole bunch of cool rides, some snazzy rides there. They got that little box, good stuff. Yeah, man. So I hope you guys are as excited about this project as I am. If I'm gonna be making like a bunch of cars and stuff, I'd really want to use the Oculus Rift to be modeling all those cars. I hear that you can model things extremely easily and fast in that software, and I'd be able to model these cars out in that. With the hardware I'm flexing now, it might be a task, but it's always good to create these, bring up the awareness of these projects, so that you all can know that if you support my channel and become a Patreon, then you can support not only this project, but all the projects that I need to run the hardware that I'm shooting to get. So please, if you can, if you feel passionate from at least one of these projects, please subscribe and become a Patreon at www.patreon.com/Jonathan Gillette. And thank you all for watching, and have an extreme day.